I told you that an Eldritch Knight fighter could become an infinitely more powerful Lich than any wizard or warlock could ever dream of being. That is absolutely the case with the new Villainous Options Unearthed Arcana that has given us the ability to ascend to Lichdom via a couple of feats that seem designed specifically to benefit an Eldritch Knight fighter. That is how off they are from their original intention. But while they are the way they are, let's talk about the ultimate Gish Lich. The first thing that's going to benefit our Giga Lich fighter over a wimpy wizard is that fighters just get more opportunities to take feats than wizards do. And the way that these feats work is that you take the Lich Initiate feat at level 4, which then allows you to take the Lich Power feats at higher levels until finally at level 12, you can take the Lich Ascendant feat and become a true Lich. So the way a wizard or any other class would do this would be to start at level 4, and then at level 8 get a Lich Power feat, and then at level 12 ascend to Lichdom. But a fighter gets an extra feat at level 6, so they can start at level 4, take 2 powers, and then ascend to Lichdom, doubling the amount of lichiness than a wizard. But even what abilities the feats give you synergize so much better with our Giga Lich here. With the Lich Initiate feat, we can create a Soul Jar, which allows us to use the Soul Siphon ability that says whenever we reduce a humanoid enemy to 0 hit points, we can consume its soul, and then the first attack on our next turn does an extra d6 of necrotic damage. Both a wizard and a fighter are probably equally likely to get a final blow on an enemy, but there's a second triggering effect that says whenever a humanoid enemy dies within 10 feet of us, and that is so much more likely to happen to a fighter who is up in the mix of combat than a wizard who's standing all the way in the back. Zooming up to level 8, you get double the amount of feats like we discussed earlier to take Lich powers with. My favorite for the fighter is Undead Grasp, which means whenever you cast the Chill Touch cantrip, you can spend a level 1 or higher spell slot to deal extra necrotic damage and potentially paralyze the enemy that you're still attacking. Because at level 7, you get War Magic, which allows you to, whenever you take the attack action, replace one of the attacks with a wizard cantrip, Chill Touch, which synergizes really well with the Arcane Restoration feat that a wizard would not be able to also take at this level because a fighter has less spell slots than a wizard, and this allows you to, whenever you kill someone, get 4 level 1 spell slots back. Or if you feel like your strength has been lacking because you're taking all these Lich feats, you can take something broken like the Purple Commandant feat, which gives you the ability to give temp HP to allies and have advantage on all attack rolls when you're bloodied. Which is like getting advantage on all attack rolls while bloodied and taking the Transferred Life Lich feat, which allows you to give temp HP to your allies. Culminating at level 12 with the Lich Ascension feat, which makes you an unkillable undead that also gives you access to a 3rd level spell that you shouldn't have that you can cast 5 times per long rest, which you can impose disadvantage on with your 2 extra attacks and Eldritch Strike, all the while Chill Touch paralyzing your enemies into oblivion with your 21 AC and 112 hit points. So yes, they should make the Lich feats synergize better with spellcasters, but also please still let me build an Eldritch Knight Lich in the future.